Hello, Nev here, and today on Man Can Cook I have a delicious panna cotta recipe for you. Now before I begin, I just want to let you know that this panna cotta is a Mandarin Panna Cotta, so it is made with fruit. There's only 2 mandarins in the recipe, so you're not going to be getting a whole heap of sugar per serve anyway. And as it is a dessert, it should be consumed only every now and then anyway. So this is my Mandarin Panna Cotta. You'll find the recipe in the description of this video, but you'll need 2 mandarins. So as I mentioned in the intro, there is sugar in this recipe in the form of the fructose in the mandarins. So you'll find that mandarins on most LCHF or keto food lists are an orange item. So there's something that you can have every now and then. I've just peeled the mandarins, removed as much of the pith as I can and taken out any seeds if there were any. The zest of the 2 mandarins, 140 grams of pouring cream, 300 grams of thickened cream, 30 grams of powdered stevia, 1 teaspoon of powdered gelatin, and 1 tablespoon of water. To begin, add the water to the powdered gelatin and leave that to the side. And then in a blender, put your mandarin segments and then add the pouring cream. And then this is just going to be whizzed up for a few seconds. I'm not sure if whizzed up is the correct terminology, but that's what I'm using. And then over a pretty low heat in a small to medium saucepan, add the cream and mandarin mixture, the thickened cream, and the zest of the mandarins. And mix that all together. And we're going to heat this just before it comes to the boil, maybe about 5 minutes. And you will need to watch the mixture pretty closely on the stove so that you don't overheat it or burn the bottom of it. So you need to stir it pretty regularly as well. So the cream mixture is just about to come to the boil. So at this point, add the powdered stevia and the gelatin. And you're going to heat this for about 2 more minutes until the gelatin and the stevia have all dissolved. So once the stevia and the gelatin have dissolved, take the cream mixture off the heat. And I find the best way of straining it is to do it into a separate jug or something like that. It makes it easier. You can do it into the dariole moulds individually, but it is a little bit more time consuming. And you can just help it along by pushing the liquid through with the spatula. And this recipe will make about 4 panna cottas. These are dariole moulds. Their capacity is about 120 to 125 mils. Depending on how big your mandarins are, it might actually make an additional one. So I've just got another one here just in case. What I do is I put a little bit of water in and just shake it around. It helps to get the panna cotta out when they're set. And then just evenly distribute it over the moulds. So I just allow these to cool slightly on the bench. Then I transfer them to the fridge with a bit of Glad wrap over the top. And they need to set for at least 5 hours, or if not overnight. So after waiting very patiently for 5 hours, the panna cotta is now set. To get your panna cotta out of its mould, you tip it on its side, and I usually drag panna cotta away from the side, but you can actually see the air getting in between the panna cotta and the mould. And when enough air gets in, it'll start to come out. So you can use the spoon to help it along. And there we have the Mandarin Panna Cotta. I really urge you to give a panna cotta recipe a go, whether it be this one or my chocolate panna cotta recipe. They are deceptively easy and they'll really impress your friends when you turn that out onto the plate and you get that perfect wobble. Please click like if you like my video, and I'd love you to subscribe. And if you do subscribe, make sure you click on the notifications button so that you're updated whenever I upload a video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.